I love putting on music and I love playing shows because for me, there's so much about music business that's out of my control. But putting out music, playing shows, and connecting with people, that's my favorite part because that's where I get to see people connect with what I'm doing. The cool thing for me has been getting to play songs that weren't out yet, you know, and seeing people's reaction and what they loved and, you know, what kind of caught their attention. And OK Cowboy was always that song. I had girls messaging me back being like, when's that OK Cowboy song coming out? And so we finally got to put it out. And so that's been really cool for me. And especially just being a new artist. I mean, look, I'm just lucky to be on this cool arena stage, you know? But the truth is, like, I'm just still starting out, you know? In so many ways, I'm still like the 12-year-old homeschool girl that's like unpopular on a ranch that's, you know, an only child that hangs out with their animals. I'm truly just lucky to be here. I love doing music videos. I like doing it all. All of it's fun. It's kind of just different, you know, different parts of me and my music and creativity. I had a hard time acting mean just because I lean on the side of like everything's just so funny to me. It's hard for me to like channel that energy without smiling, so I don't know. I gotta work on my meanness. The first like full-on music video I did was for I Just Killed a Man, and that was my first single on the radio. And that was awesome because it's like I'd never done a thing where you sit in a car and they shake the car, you know, look like you're driving, and just a lot of cool things I hadn't experienced before. So I love it. The next single coming out is actually gonna be Sound of Missing You. There's a lot of different kind of spices, I would say, to like my music, and like Get a Dog has a certain element, Till I See You Again, you know, and it's kind of, it paints this picture of what's outside my realm of all the colors, you know, that I guess I paint. And, but I feel like I have this kind of sweet spot. And my bread and butter for me is like, don't do it in Texas. You know, it's Sound of Missing You coming out. It's in that kind of mid-tempo, feel good, honky tonk, laid back vibe. You know, that is just my sweet spot, and this song is that. And I love this song, and I've been waiting a long time for it to come out. It's something that I honestly haven't played a lot at live shows, and I kind of want this one to just be a surprise for people. So I'm pumped for it to come out. Pumped to hear what y'all think. Typical day on the bus. Well, here we go. We don't have a bus. So a typical day not on the bus is me listening to the guys whine about haven't slept all night. Actually, we have a couple whiny ones in the band. I'm not gonna lie. The men sometimes, it's like when they get a cold, it's like, can you draw me a bath? It's like, I don't know what, they're just babies. But I love giving them a hard time. We have a blast, but I like to cause the trouble, because I don't know, I'm like, if things are getting bored, I'm like, let's spice it up, you know? Who wants to do a prank? So I know it sounds kind of gross and immature, but I love destroying a bathroom with brownies. Like, I love it. It's just so fun. My dad taught me growing up at Thanksgiving, like, I don't know, families are so weird, and sometimes you just need to escape. And so when you need to escape, you just go to the bathroom and you take all the brownies that you didn't like anyways, you just smear them all over the toilet. And it's just brownies, so it's not really that gross, but it looks gross. So I actually did that to Parker's bus back in the spring. The guys were all freaked out, and they're like, oh my God, like, who would have come on our bus and taken a dump? Like, we gotta like tighten security. So then the next morning, I guess Parker still didn't know, and he called a band meeting about like tightening security and like getting it together, and it kind of came out at the end of it, I think, that it was me. It wasn't me, but I smeared it, you know what I mean? But you know, I realized that Parker plays hard because he got me back when we made up that last show in Bossier City. And when I walked into my dressing room after my sound check, I went to the mirror and I was like kind of looking at myself, and I turned around and there was like 2 8-foot, 10-foot pythons just slithering on the floor and in my chair. Like just me coming in here right now, I'd be like looking in the mirror, and then just right here, just this massive python just slithering around. And so I guess we'll see what he gets me back with this time. I think one of my goals for this year is just to like lean into seeing what happens, try new things, and also lean into my musicality because I love music. I love playing music, and I didn't grow up wanting to be famous or anything. I just wanted to play what I love.